I'm not too young to be a mother. Young Mei Mei shocks fans with her pregnancy reveal that broke the internet. Welcome back to K-Drama Haven, where every heartbeat, every tear, and every moment of truth finds a place to be remembered. Before we dive into today's absolutely earth-shattering revelation, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on your notifications, because this isn't just a story. It's a cultural moment, one that will be talked about for years to come. What if we told you that one of Asia's most beloved rising actresses just revealed she was secretly pregnant, and that she's not sorry for keeping it hidden? That's right. Just moments ago, young Mei Mei stunned the world with the quiet power of her voice, the fierceness of her motherhood, and the undeniable truth she finally spoke aloud. I'm not too young to be a mother. I'm just finally brave enough to say it. Here's how it all unfolded, and why this one moment may change how we talk about fame, femininity, and motherhood forever. The reveal heard around the world. It began with a softly lit press conference. No flashing lights, no grand staging. Just a single chair, a warm amber spotlight, and young Mei Mei herself, dressed in a flowing white dress that barely concealed the small but unmistakable curve of her belly. Gasps echoed in the room. Journalists were frozen. Her eyes shimmered, not with regret but with absolute clarity. She cleared her throat. And then, she said the words that sent shockwaves across social media. I'm pregnant. And I've never felt more sure of who I am. Silence. A moment suspended in time. Then chaos. Social media in shock. Is this real? Within 3 minutes, clips from the press conference were everywhere. Weibo's servers slowed down due to overload. Twitter trended worldwide with hashtag #YoungMeiMei pregnancy reveal. TikTokers reacted in real time, some in tears, some in stunned silence, some shouting, "She's a mother. And she kept it this long? Icon." But what struck fans most wasn't just the pregnancy. It was how Mei Mei revealed it. There was no apology, no shame. No, I know this is unexpected. Only strength, only truth, only one young woman standing alone. And standing tall. The real story behind the pregnancy. In the full sit-down interview released moments later, Mei Mei finally shared the truth behind the secrecy. And what she said left fans both devastated and inspired. I found out I was pregnant in the middle of filming one of the biggest dramas of my life. I was 24. I wasn't married. My managers were scared. Brands called. Some asked if we could pause the baby until after awards season. I said no. I chose him, my baby. I chose me. Fans were stunned to learn that young Mei Mei had carried her child in secret for nearly 8 months, continuing to work, act, rehearse, promote, while facing intense pressure to either hide it permanently or end the pregnancy altogether. I was told I would lose everything, she said, voice shaking. But how do you lose something when you're gaining a life? Not too young. The line that started a movement. The most viral moment came halfway through the interview, when Mei Mei stared directly into the camera and said, "They said I'm too young to be a mother. But I've loved deeply. I've suffered quietly. I've built a life from scratch. So no, I'm not too young. I'm just not too afraid anymore." That quote now lives on fan posters, screen wallpapers, and even t-shirts being printed by support groups across Asia. Some fans are calling it the birth of a new generation of women. Young, brave, unapologetic. Not too young, just right now. But who is the father? Naturally, the next question the world asked was, who is the father? And that's when things became even more cinematic. Because just seconds after the press conference ended, Yu Long, the international heartthrob and rising movie producer, reposted the video with one simple caption. "That's my whole heart speaking. And yes, I'm the father. I've never been prouder." He didn't stop there. He posted a black and white image of young Mei Mei sleeping, her baby bump nestled under soft blankets, with his hand gently resting on her stomach. And just like that, the internet exploded again. A love story hidden in plain sight. Now fans are retracing every interaction between Yu Long and Mei Mei over the past year. From secret glances at red carpets, to quiet walks on set during late-night filming, to that one single photograph where she wore his oversized coat and fans thought, they just looked friendly. Now it all makes sense. But insiders say the truth is even more romantic than we thought. They fell in love in silence. They made a family in secret. And now, they're facing the world together. Mei Mei's open letter. To the girl I was before I knew I could do this. Hours after the reveal, Mei Mei posted a handwritten letter titled, "To the girl I was before I knew I could do this." It read, "You thought motherhood would ruin your dreams. You thought your career would end. You thought they would walk away. But your baby gave you new dreams. Your partner gave you strength. And your fans, they stayed. You didn't ruin anything. You became everything." The post received over 18 million likes in 6 hours. Celebrities react. Support floods in. Some of the biggest names in the industry shared their love and awe. Actress Lin Yuan. "She's not too young. She's just too strong." K-pop idol Chai Ri. "I cried watching her speak. This is how we break the stigma." Director Han Ji. "I'd cast her in anything. Pregnant or not. Talent doesn't shrink with motherhood. It grows." Even UNICEF Asia reposted the press clip with the caption, "Mothers, no matter their age, deserve dignity, choice and celebration." What happens next? According to her team, Mei Mei has already given birth in secret just a few weeks after the conference. The baby, a healthy boy, is said to have Yulong's eyes and Mei Mei's cheeks, and is already surrounded by love. Plans for the couple's first official family photo shoot are reportedly in the works, with Vogue, Marie Claire, and Elle competing for exclusives. And get this, the couple is also said to be producing a mini documentary called "We Were Never Too Young." It will include hidden footage of Mei Mei during pregnancy, ultrasound recordings, moments of doubt, and even a clip of the exact second they heard their son's heartbeat for the first time. Single post. Quiet caption. A loud global reaction. At exactly 9:08 a.m., young Mei Mei posted one photograph on her verified Weibo and Instagram accounts. No filters. No heavy edits. No celebrity fanfare. Just natural light pouring through an open window. Just a white linen bedsheet. And in the center, a tiny newborn wrapped in a delicate silk cloth, lying peacefully on Mei Mei's bare chest. His skin still rosy. His eyes softly closed. His fingers curled around hers. And the caption, "My forever morning light, Lin Yuan. The peace I wished for." The internet responds, "I've never felt this much emotion looking at a baby." Within 14 minutes, the photo shattered records. Over 38 million likes on Instagram. Weibo servers experienced temporary delays from surge traffic. Fans across TikTok, X, YouTube Shorts, and Threads began stitching their real-time crying reactions to the post. Top comments included, "The way she's holding him, it's not just love. It's completion. The name. The peace I wished for. I'm sobbing at 8 a.m. I thought it was just a pregnancy story. I didn't realize it would be the most healing thing I've ever seen." Even hospitals, mental health clinics, and parenting groups began sharing the image as a symbol of young maternal strength and the beauty of chosen motherhood. But why Lin Yuan? Shortly after the post, Mei Mei released a handwritten letter on aged rice paper, sealed with a crimson wax stamp bearing her family crest. In the letter she explained the name. Lin, taken from Yulong's ancestral line, meaning forest, representing the quiet strength and rootedness she saw in him the night she gave birth. Yuan, meaning to grant peace, a name Mei Mei had written in her private diary years ago during a particularly painful season of anxiety and self-doubt. She once wrote, "One day, I'll hold peace in my arms. I'll name it Yuan. And I'll never let it go." That entry. She wrote it 2 years before she met Yulong. Fans were speechless. Final words. This was never just about age. Young Mei Mei's reveal wasn't just about a secret pregnancy. It was about rewriting the narrative. It was about showing every young woman, whether famous or not, that you don't need to be perfect to be powerful. You just need to be honest, and brave, and full of love. What did you feel when Mei Mei finally said, "I'm not too young to be a mother"? Would you watch their documentary? And what questions would you ask them in an interview? Don't forget to like, share, comment, and above all, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications.